Right, good afternoon. It's Tuesday afternoon and you join me up at Cromwell Lake up in Nottingham. I got up here at 10 o'clock this morning, had a chat with the bailiff, and I've decided to sit in permanent peg 3 simply because I could see most of the lake from here. Not all of it. The pegs I did want to be able to watch all of the lake, I couldn't get in, so I'm sat here. It's not a bad thing though. With this wind it looks absolutely immense, and I've got to admit I do actually fancy it for a bite. However, usually when I fancy it for a bite it doesn't happen, so I won't hold my breath too much. That's it really. I've got 2 Ronnies out on a bit of gravel, and other than that I shall see you, if not later with a big fat fish, in the morning when I'll be fishing the Royal Signals Carp Angling Champs Part 2. And here we have the lesser spotted bait boat wanker. Hi Josh. Hi. So for the tape, Josh, what's happening?
I'm a noddy. I'm having to drag the boat back.
Why?
I don't really know what I'm going to figure out when it's back. Yeah. This isn't ideal.
Me. Okay. That's a PB almost. Oh well, come on. Been fishing, right, it's now Wednesday. Been fishing for about an hour and 2.5 hours, and I've just had this tench, which must be every ounce £7, but I haven't got my scales and I'm not going to faff it around anymore. So I'm going to get her back and try and catch a carp. Right, so as I was trying to allude to, it's it's the first day of the championships. I've drawn peg 18, which is quite good. Happy with that. I saw fish in here all of last night, all of this morning, and I've got 2 PVA bags out now. I've got one out at about 24 wraps and one out at 16. I had that tench on the longer rod, and yeah, it's looking good. There's only 14 of us on here, which is good, but there's lots of people up this end. But that's where it's nice being in this peg 18, because I've got an out of bounds area to my right there. And I also have some guys pleasure fishing out of Rosie's retreat, so they're not being too loud, noisy, or putting in too much bait, so fingers crossed I should get a couple of chances. We'll just have to see. I think it'll be this evening a bit later, so I'm about to get some lunch on. So until then, ciao for now. Right, good morning. It's 20 past 4 on Thursday morning. Last night was quite interesting. I had a drop take at about 1:30 on the left hand rod, and then at about 2:45 I had, or 3 o'clock, something like that, I had an indication on the right hand rod that I'm pretty sure was a trailer. After that though, and the faff that went on, I decided to top up both my swims, so I put 3 spots on both spots, and yeah, recast the right hand rod. That's where we are now. I've been waiting ever since, sorting out rigs. That was a bit of a splashy show, I think. Yeah, it's just seeing where we're going. I've seen a fish definitely show, not too far off my right hand rod, so that's looking pretty good, promising. But who knows, we'll just have to suck it and see. And that's it, update done. I will be going to sleep at some point this morning because I am utterly ball bagged at the moment, but hopefully I'll show you a carp at some point today. Alright, catch you later. Right, good morning. It's Friday and you join me on Makins Fishery for the final day of the Royal Signals Course Angling Championships. It's been a busy couple of weeks. Earlier on this week I was at Swinstead Reservoir up in Yorkshire where I've managed to break my pole. So it's only come out today at full length because I stand half a chance of framing overall in the Royal Signals Course Angling Championships. This could all go horribly wrong. I could end up breaking my pole. I could end up fishing a method feeder down the margins. We shall see how this pans out. But yeah, plan for today is shallow and a bit of paste at the end, and we'll give it a go. Right, I'm going to get my keep nets in because it's that time of day, and I shall see you when I'm fishing in a bit. Right, good afternoon. It's Wednesday afternoon now. I finished the Royal Signals Course Angling Championships last Friday. When you last saw me I was just trying to catch fish and failing miserably. Then the camera died because it was that bloody hot. I ended up having, I think it was about 8 fish for about £30. About £50, sorry. Came 4th on the lake. Ian came 5th on the lake, but because he'd had a first the day before, he came 3rd overall in the Coral Champs, and I came 4th. That's about it really. I've had enough of commercial match fishing for carp now, so I probably won't ever do that again because I found it quite frustrating. I'm going to call it frustrating. There we go. Anyway, it's Wednesday now. I've popped down onto the big lake. I've had a good little walk around. Saw one of my mates, giving him a guided tour. Found a few fish. I think I've managed to spook them just by being me. I've got right hand rod out on a zig out in a clear spot, and I've got the left hand rod out on a hinge on the same clear spot. And it's quite a big clear spot, let's be honest. Fishing a hinge because I don't think it's as clear as I first think it is. But anyway, that's it really, job done. Right, good morning. It's 6:10, and last night it was a quiet night basically. Saw some bits and bobs, had a liner, that's about it. Need to sort line layout, but don't know if that's going to be a this morning job or a tomorrow job when I'm back down here. But yeah, I will update you when I get back down here tomorrow. Ciao for now. Right, good evening. It's a Friday evening, just coming up on 8 o'clock. I got down here at 1 and I got the rods out about 2 hours ago because I've been busy chucking a weed rake around several swims just to try and make some more spots and areas just in case I can't get in here. That's it really. If anything good happens I'll show you. Failing that I'll see you on Wednesday night when I'll be back down here. And you may start to spot a trend. Right, catch you later. Right, good evening. It's Wednesday evening again. Join me back down on the big lake. Same swim, because once again I've seen a small carp in the swim, so I'm going to fish for fish that I've seen. However, things haven't gone quite according to plan. It took me longer than I thought to get the rods in. It's taken 3 goes because they're not as clear on the spots as I first hoped. The line lay's been a nightmare, so I've had to clear a load of weed out that you can see on the right hand side of the platform. And that's it really. I'm not too hopeful for a bite because of the amount of faffing I've been doing, and I've got to be off by 7:30ish in the morning, so yeah, never mind, we'll give it a go. Quite happy. £12.2, first fish out of the lake for the year. It's going to proper kick my arse in a minute when I'm trying to get some pictures. Yeah, happy. Right, a little bit happier than I was about an hour ago. Yeah, definitely. I've got a few issues though in that playing that fish. There was a big chunk of weed halfway down the main line, and there was a big chunk of weed at the top of the leader because I was using a lead-free leader that had a big ball of weed at the top of it, so it's quite fraught. I think if the fish had been any bigger I don't think I'd have got it in, but yeah, happy with that for a start. Just need to figure out a way of doing it better. Probably be fishing naked again. Yeah, but that's for another day. Right, I'm waffling. I need to get some breakfast on, get packed up, go to work. I'm going to be having a spring in my step today, so yeah, happy. I'm off.